Hey, salam alaikum everybody. Shalom. Good afternoon, good morning. My name is Bill Gates, you know me. I started in 1960, the most freaking technology company on earth. Let me tell you a little about the story about it. I dropped from Harvard because I thought somebody selling me some knowledge. I mean, this is nothing fascinating to me because I can create knowledge myself of technology, create new standards, compete with standards, okay? So I went to Albuquerque because it's low price city, you know, not expensive in New Mexico. It's like 190 miles north of Santa Fe, which is like the nice town of the Southwest, full of artists and beautiful houses in the mountain. Our friend Ted Turner, the owner of CNN, who sold out, he put maybe 300 or 800,000 acres in New Mexico, in the south, agriculture one. He knows how to invest. Anyway, my mother was on the board of the Amway, next to the chairman of IBM, and he told her they were trying to make a little PC Junior computer, you know, their mainframe, you know, 500-pound gorilla one, but they need a baby operating system. He told him, my son in Albuquerque, go visit him. So he took a private airplane, the chairman of IBM, and some of his boys, and came to visit me. Of course, I looked after him. I gave him jalapeno and some chili, and had got time there. Then I went to a guy. I thought he wanted maybe the programming we are doing, new basic language and stuff like that, and kind of GUI, graphical user interface, basic. And I realized he wants operating system. I said, no problem, we'll have it, just rest, and we'll continue the session after you know, you take a nap. So I went to a friend of mine. He has an operating system called CBM in Albuquerque on the other side. I paid him $40,000 cash and got the whole thing. When the chairman woke up, I said, here it is. I have the operating system for you. I'll call it what, IBM DOS, because I have my own Microsoft DOS, MS-DOS. He said, fine. We signed an agreement and started scale economy, selling for army, government, you name it, and control the whole PC market. No PC sold without my operating system, Windows in it. Of course, we took all the ideas from Bell Lab. You know, they have all this cool stuff in the old days, and anyway, we picked all the best of the West. I was an old user of Group in California and everywhere. So to cut it short, now I retired. But I start looking about, you know, where I'm going. This is, if a person dies, goes where? So I use all my intelligence, and I have some consultant I trust. We found Prophet Muhammad is the best man on earth who received revelation, and really he was the seal of the Prophet. The problem, the people follow him now, especially the leadership and the clergy and the Islamic institution and Islamic colleges and schools. All these people screwed up. They sold the Prophet cheap. And most of these sheikhs, and like in America here, we have the top 10 Muslim workers, they are sitting in 10 million and 8 million apiece. You know? Of course, they are cheating the people like this guy, the Holy Land Charity with Ashcroft caught them with like over $10 million. Stealing from the people in the name of Palestine, the people and the refugees. So, I mean, you know, the shit everywhere, man. They call it in America, the shit hit the fan. So I realized I cannot follow any of these guys. Give me a break. The guy wear a freaking turban and having a skirt of a woman and say this is no prophet. The Prophet ﷺ was beautiful. I heard he and you, Joseph was like changing the ranks of beauty. In the Joseph chapter, when the lady saw him say, Hasha lillah, yeah, this is an angel, my God, not human being. So the Prophet Muhammad is beautiful, and his clothes is nice, and there are some of it in Turkey. There you can see it. It's very, very simple, and No, not the stuff you see now. And they're having gold-plated this and gold-plated sink and gold-plated toilet, you name it. It's still smelly, okay? So anyhow, I decide to have interest in Islam, but I have it confidential. It's completely private. Maybe I put in my will when I die. I put some kind of statement. I died as a Muslim, inshallah. So I connected with my buddy, Warren Buffett, the richest man on earth. You know, he's riches and all the sheep and all the stuff, oil, you name it. And he showed the same interest. He said, "You are in the same bath, man. I'm having the same stuff." He said, "Why don't you do something good?" He said, "I was thinking to give all my wealth to cancer, you know." I said, "You know, this is not only cancer, there's a lot of disease, poor kids dying every year from diarrhea, malaria, you name it." He said, "Okay, why don't you take your lovely wife and make a not-profit organization and write me for just Coke. I love Coke. Coke is it. And I'll give you a check of $27 billion just to get you up and running. And you have money too." So I said, "Yeah." As a matter of fact, I connected with 92 billionaires, and they are giving half of the wealth on their death in their will. They said, "Fantastic, but be sure don't get one of these Arab, you know, they are corrupt, you know, get you a few belly dancer, come seduce you, God knows, huh? So stay away from them." Prophet Muhammad was really wonderful, but who follow him now? The guy cutting throat, the other one using a sword, knocking the guy, his enemy, and this guy called himself that, took his title and his position, spread it between themselves, and a guy in satellite making $500,000 a month. And come on, Prophet Muhammad and his companion and his 3 generation never did this money. They never seen this kind of money. I hear the guy in Kuala Lumpur set organization, give 2 celebration a year, and he is collecting 10 million. I say, this is our program. I mean, come on. I went to myself and I went to Kuala Lumpur. I gave some lecture there and give money to the poor and the program to help these young ones. But you know what we do? Another guy having a college, he collect like good 5 million to teach some kids some Quran, you know, and some, you know, some books, you know. I mean, this is a weird way to teach Islam, you know, just selling. They are selling machine, all of them. Selling machine, secular and liberal guys, and having some Islamic cosmetic makeup. So I don't want to shake hand of one of these and say he's my sheikh or my imam or kia or something. Forget it. They can play somewhere else, man. But I'm going to go to the Prophet himself and learn everything he said. And I'm going to find all authentic information on him on earth. I study it myself. I have my eyes and my brain and my ear. I'm not an idiot or a stupid, need anybody to read for me. I know how to read and write. Prophet didn't know how to read and write as a miracle, okay? So it means what he brought really from God. So anyhow, I like to introduce my buddy, Warren Buffett, just to cheer you up, and I just want to give you advice to stay away from all this organization. Hey, just before I leave, I just ask the president of Syria, "Man, I'm trying to save the kids by giving malaria vaccination and you name it, and you just blowing 50 drum dynamite, blowing kids everywhere." And I mean, what you want me? I mean, I'm not going to get an army business, you know. You never do, but I don't. And I just recommend that you stop this barrel bombing, you know. You killed enough now. And I'm sure you like to go paradise, right? So anyhow, I wish everybody good luck, and put Prophet Muhammad in focus, and don't sell him, and don't. One guy told me that Ahmad ibn Hanbal, a big scholar of hadith, or hadith in Malaysia, they say, or Indonesia, he said that never take knowledge from somebody, ask money for it. I love that. I really love this man for that statement. Knowledge from God has to be free. I hear there is a verse saying, "Ma as'alukum alayhi min ajr." I don't ask you wage for it. So now